Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll read that. Amanda is a child and youth care worker who works in a co-ed group home setting. Amanda has come across a fight in the living room among two of the male co-workers. Matt, one of the guys involved in the fight, has agreed to step into another room and discuss with Amanda about how he feels the fight broke out. Amanda also wants to discuss with Matt about the possibility of his leaving the group home setting in a month's time after his 16th birthday. So, Matt, mind telling me what happened in there exactly?
That was just Jeff being a fucking idiot.
So you think Jeff is being an idiot?
Yeah, well, I mentioned to him that I knew he liked Crystal, and he got, like, super mad and so defensive, and he was just telling me to stay away from her, and said she was nothing but trouble.
And how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, he's just, like, such a jealous asshole, you know? And Crystal told him that she didn't have feelings for him, and when he asked her to the school dance, she said no, and then she blushed when I made a joke about how I'm older, so you know I've got bigger equipment and stuff. But he's just trying to find ways to be a jerk and be egotistical, and he's just trying to take frustrations out on me over some silly girl.
Now, Matt, I don't really think that's what you meant. You and Jeff have been best friends since you guys moved in here. And from the trouble he had with his dad, he looks up to you like a brother. And he probably feels like you're trying to move in on his girl, even though Crystal told him she didn't think of him that way. You guys need to stop with the physical fighting every time you get upset with each other. I don't think we need the house looking like a WWE ring every time you guys want to get your feelings out.
You know what? You're not my mom, so you can't tell me what to do.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if it can't come off as such, I apologize.
I just thought about it wasn't even here. My life sucks. I just wish it was over.
Matt, you're okay. You and Jeff don't really argue, and with the statement you just made, I want to make sure you have everything off your chest.
Well, you know, my birthday's coming up, and Michael, the head of this place, he was saying, should I leave, or should I get a place of my own, or if I'm gonna continue to the group home, and I don't know, I feel like I just have to move on.
And how are you feeling about the possibility of leaving?
Well, I'm nervous, I'm excited, confused, sad, I'm all of it, and it's all at the same time. Like, if I leave, I get to see my mom more, but like, it's been hard not being around her with everything that's been happening, and I think the whole reason for me ending up here was so, like, we couldn't really relate to each other, and after Dad died, like, it was just like everything went to shit.
Well, we both know that you've gotten into some trouble with the law because of the crowd you used to hang around with. And at that point, that maybe the group home setting was a better place for you. Also, your mom is dealing with a lot of issues right now from your dad being passed away, and it wouldn't be fair to you with your troubles, even though it seems like we're running around with our chickens with our head cut off. We don't know what we're doing sometimes. We care about you, Matt, and what's best for you.
I know, but if I leave here, maybe, I could fix up the stuff with my mom, like, and, I could fix the relationships with the friends that I had before I came here, the guys that I was hanging around with.
I know how you feel, Matt. But do you really think that's the best way for you right now? Look at the progress you've made. Your grades have improved since you've been here. You've made the assistant captain of the hockey team at school. And I know that you and Jeff really don't feel that way about each other, and things can't be all that bad between the two of you.
I mean, me and Jeff have been close since he started high school, and, since he came here. He's doing really good on the hockey team, too, and I try and give him as much help as I can, but, you know,
That's really nice thing for you to say, Matt. See, maybe you and Jeff can talk things through later and try to work out your differences in other means instead of fighting it out. Uh, you both are big brutes. You don't always have to hurt each other.
well, it's just sometimes my anger, it just gets the better of me, and I don't know what to do or how I could avoid it.
Well, how about this? How about when you want your anger starts getting the better of you, you come and talk to one of us. We're here to help you with whatever you need. Uh, Or we could go play hockey. Maybe you can show me a thing or two about shooting, because I kind of suck.
Well, I would like that, and it could give me some practice on my shot as well.
And if you need some time to think about it, uh, what would you want to do when it comes to leaving here? I'm pretty sure Michael is flexible. Besides, we need to keep planning a bit. We need to start planning with that birthday of yours.
Yeah, I think you would be pretty okay with it. I just think I need to stay for a little while longer. I've got some really good friends here, and that includes Jeff, even though we fight a lot and are stubborn a lot of the time. He is still a good friend to me.
See, that's better. I knew we could talk things through, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, and I actually had a chance to sit down with you. Is there anything else you want to talk to me besides the fight or the nervous about you leaving here?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pressure from people on the hockey team, and they're just trying to get me to go back to my old ways and talk to some of my old friends, and they want me to try and, get some stuff for them.
And how do you feel about them treating you?
I just wish they'd stop. I don't want to have anything to do with them people, really. I used to hang around with them, but they're just the reason why I ended up here and now my mom and, now the hockey team is just trying to jeopardize everything that I worked for, and I just want things to be different. I want to quit the hockey team because they're being so bad.
I'm sorry you feel that way about the hockey team. I would feel that way too if I was trying to make a change and people were trying to relate back to me in my old ways.
It just gets so annoying. I've came so far, and somebody asking me to get them drugs, it's just ridiculous, and it's just not where I thought I'd end up after all the trouble that I was in before.
Well, maybe when you could tell your hockey coach about how you feel and things that maybe get straightened up with what the others have been asking you. And I know it may seem like I'm pushing all of this work back on you, but I'm really not.
I know, it's hard talking to my coach about stuff, and I don't really want to rat on my teammates and get them into trouble or worse. I wouldn't want to see any of them get kicked off the team.
Well, I'm sure if you tried to explain things to your coach, I'm sure he'll understand.
I feel better, after having this conversation with you. It really did help me. I feel better about the situation, and I do need to stop letting my anger get in the way of things and just get the better of me.
I'm glad I could help. I'm here for you if you ever want someone to talk to. Have a good day, Matt.
Thanks, Amanda.